Oops. Hi, this is Melissa Hevenor, and this is another episode of Psychic in Your Pocket. And I'm here today with my friend Jen, and we are going to do the best friend tag, because you guys have sent some questions, and I did my makeup tonight. I picked the colors, but Jen applied it. Did an awesome job, and I'll put still pictures. Yay! But I used a very light orange color, which is great for the sacral chakra on the main lid. Then on the brow bone area, I used a very light pink color, and then I used that to blend. And then the outer crease is like a silvery brown color. And for the lips, I used Kat Von D's Vampira, something like that, with lip gloss on top. The highlighting powder by MAC, and my favorite MAC mascara. And then Jen used the Sexy palette by Too Faced, the section that was called Iconic. So she used the silvery gold for the main lid, silvery brown goldish color. And then for the brow bone, she used the light pink color that's on that palette. The same mascara and a MAC pink lip gloss called, what's it called? How do you pronounce that?
If I could see it, it would help.
Nouveaux. Nouveau. It's this. Which I got for her birthday, because her birthday was this month. Hey. So I appreciate you guys sending the questions. The first question you guys wanted to know in the best friend tag is, how did we meet?
So, my sister was friends with one of Melissa's friends, and he introduced them to each other, and then eventually we met through Holly and David.
And Jen is a twin. So when I first saw Jen on the college campus that I was attending at that time, I thought it was her twin Holly, who I already knew, and I was calling her name, but she wasn't responding because it was Jen. And then I met her through the mutual friend on campus. And now we're best friends, but also she edits for me. She's my editor, so she edits my blogs. Typist. She edits my blogs for me. She edited my book for me, basically my emails. She's like my right-hand woman. And she listens to all my problems, so she's my therapist too. Yeah, we're like each other's therapist. And she's my Starbucks buddy. She helps feed my Starbucks addiction.
On a weekly basis.
Yes. And
sometimes more.
We just listen to each other's problems, and I guess
I watch her videos.
She watches my
YouTube videos and listen to her music. She has really great taste in music, and I love the videos. They're often inspiring, or like, they're always inspiring, but it's been largely like up and coming stars, like from TV. What do you call it?
Like
The Voice, that kind of show.
Yeah, like people that haven't been discovered until right now. I keep her up to date with all that stuff.
I remember when the English woman, do you remember her? The one who did like a Christmas CD. Irish or English? She was on one of the X Factor or something.
Leona.
No, the older woman.
Oh, Susan Boyle.
Yeah, I remember seeing that with you.
Yeah.
And we just do like everything together. Almost everything. A lot of things.
A lot of things. We see each other on a weekly basis. Because
depending on the week, it could be like
twice,
2 or 3 times, and other times
depending how much work to do. Yeah. But And
Always fun
we always
and
work,
adventurous.
but we always like have fun in between, so it takes us longer. So we usually have to see each
Right,
other more than
an hour's worth of work takes like 3 or 4 hours.
because we have to catch up on each other's lives in
Yeah,
between.
go to the bathroom, have our Starbucks drink,
Yeah. Okay, so
take a call or two.
another question that was asked was, how would we describe each other in one word?
No, I'm forgetting.
I would describe Jen as loyal. She's very, very loyal and dependable, like when you need her. And so definitely loyal, and she's also very affectionate. At least with me, she's very affectionate.
I think Melissa is really compassionate and caring, and a wonderful listener, and a really, really great friend.
Yay.
So I would say compassionate. And the other really, really amazing and unique trait of hers is that she's extremely resilient.
Aw, thank you.
Sure.
Then another question was, what's a pet peeve that each other has about one? So with Jen, my one pet peeve is probably her lateness, but she's not late all the time.
Getting better.
Yeah.
I think.
But when she is late, she does tell you that she's going to be late, so at least you know, which is really good.
Give the heads up.
That's a plus. But she juggles being a mom, being a wife, being a special needs teacher's aide, so she's got a lot on her plate, which is, I understand that, and I admire her for it. And then she's got to deal with me too.
You have to deal with me. So what's my pet peeve? So hard to say. There's so many great things.
Aww.
It's true. Sometimes, I guess, when you don't know your schedule and something comes up last minute and you're like, can you come tomorrow? And I'm like, well, I was planning on sleeping. I was planning to take a nap after work. I was planning on, I need to pick Marissa up, and I was planning on doing this. And then I'm like, but I'll work it out.
Yeah, that happens.
We arrange it, or you're flexible enough that I come like when I can, like a little later or something.
Yeah, because I tend to put a lot on my plate, and sometimes I'm not good judge about like how much I already have on my plate, so I'm piling something up higher. So that's one thing I have to work on.
And you're really hardworking and ambitious, and like you said, you have like so much going at once that's like overwhelming, and like so many different avenues that you're pursuing, and you know, projects and stuff. So it gets
a lot. And I could not do Psychic in Your Pocket. I could not do my blogs. I could not be as available to you guys as I am without her. So a lot of the Psychic in Your Pocket is right here too, because she keeps me afloat.
You keep me afloat.
Aww.
Every time I have a hard day, she'll listen like endlessly. And we don't start the work maybe for like whatever 20-30 minutes till I'm done. and then we keep finding other things to talk about. So every so often, or in between the emails, we'll take like breaks.
Another really cool question, besides you guys came up with some awesome stuff, is you asked what's one of the cool things that's happened to Jen while she's helped me with my work, or because I'm a psychic or a medium, like what's something she's experienced.
And sorry, 1 second, let me reposition myself. My back was hurting. So there were a couple of times that like things really like just were proved to me like factually that I had always had trusted that there was truth to them, that her abilities were like the real thing, but I actually like saw orbs in the
It's okay.
in pictures at times, and just tonight, for example, a spirit, like a really close loved one who passed not long ago, played with her computer, and it was evidenced because it was on the picture.
The computer was off.
Yeah, and
I was taking a picture, and the person who passed
just turned it on.
popped up on my screen.
Yeah, it was really weird and bizarre.
So that's one of the
unexplainable or inexplicable. So it's just proof, And another time, at least once or twice, there have been readings that I'm just like, how do you know? Like, she doesn't get much information, and even a few times there were emails with questions, and she like answered before I even read the question. She like knew what the answer was. So it's kind of remarkable.
Thank
really
you.
Incredible.
Another really cool question that you guys asked also was, what's one of the most fun things that we've done together? And I did kind of tell her a little bit about what some of the questions were going to be, and we both agreed that the most fun we've had most recently was Halloween. Was really awesome. And you guys
last week
got to see her in her pink wig with me in Wilton Manors, and it was really fun. And her twin Holly came too, so it's not very often that we all get to hang out, so it was really special and fun. Yeah.
Great fun, such outlandish costumes and wonderful company, and Becky was there, and
just a really fun night.
Yeah.
And then I think the last question, I had them up here before, but the last question you guys asked was, what's one of the most kindest or one of the most special things that you've done for each other? And definitely for me, whenever I'm in the hospital, like to stay longer than a couple hours and I have to actually stay in the hospital, Jen always comes. Like, no matter what is going on in her life, like her life could be upside down, busy, crazy, and she's a mom, so she has to chauffeur her daughter around and coordinate things with her daughter's friends and do stuff for work, and there's always stuff going on. But she always makes it to the hospital. So I can always count on her for that. And also, no matter what the schedule is, she always brings me Starbucks too. Even if
out of my way.
Even if I'm not supposed to have it and I'm in the hospital, she brings it.
Yay, Starbucks.
So what's one of the nicest things?
So many nice things. I feel like maybe one of the kindest things that she does is on a regular basis, as we've already alluded to. Melissa's always there for me. She's always supportive and lends an ear, and even if she has a lot of work to do or other things that she's preoccupied with, she's never too busy, or she always cares enough to hear me out. I could cry and she just cheers me up and at least lets me vent, and I do always feel better after because I just feel so heard and understood, and I just kind of understand one another, I think, in many respects, and I really appreciate your listening.
Aww, I'm gonna cry too. We're so dorky. And then the last
she's so generous.
The last question you guys asked, which was really cool, I didn't even tell Jen because I wanted to see what the question what would be like right after. Yeah, if you could do anything together or go anywhere together, where would you like to go, or what would you like to do? Like anything.
Can I have two answers?
Yeah.
I would say I'd love to go to LA to see your friends. And
we will.
experience LA together. And same with Australia. But let me think.
Oh, wow. That would be cool.
But realistically, or more realistically, although hopefully those are somewhat realistic, especially LA, but I would like To maybe see a show, like a Broadway show. When we did see Wicked, that was a wonderful
We saw
experience.
Wicked together too.
Yeah, that was one of the things that was the most fun. But something like a show or kind of like attraction, like would be nice to go to together. Not like necessarily an amusement park, but an attraction, like something. I don't know.
Like amusement park?
Something like, not like that really, but like zoo or butterfly world.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
We need to do that. We don't take enough time to do that.
I know.
That's a good idea.
We've done them all.
We put it on film now. We have to do it. And then we'll video a little bit for you guys. It'll be like a best friend tag field trip video.
Yeah.
For me, the answer would be, well, I am going to be doing inspirational speaking and touring all over the world, and I'm going to be making money doing that more than I make it now, although I'm very blessed. And so I would love to be able to basically hire Jen to travel with me, at least part of the time, and just so she wouldn't have to be concerned about like getting up in the morning, doing her job, even though she's very grateful for it. I would just love to have her like making a lot of money and be able to like travel with me to at least some of those cool places. I guarantee we'll go to LA. If we could go to Australia together, it would be phenomenal. So that would be it.
We'd love to go with you.
Yeah.
Experience your themes with you.
And the other thing that I love doing with her, we haven't done it that much because it's been, I guess, a newer kind of area of interest for me, but I love doing stuff with makeup with Jen. And I love, like, figuring out how the colors go together because I'm really good at that, but I have trouble applying it, and she applies it really well.
And I'm learning a lot, and I think I've improved. So it is a new thing for us.
So it's fun. Like, it's work because I'm doing it to, like, show you guys and to represent different companies, but also it's fun because we're learning and it's a very creative thing to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this best friend tag, and you'll see Jen in more of my videos. We love you guys. Thank you for the questions, and thank you for asking for this. Love, light, and blessings. Bye.
Nice to be on your screen.
Bye.
Bye.